formation and deciding how they want to run their campaign. That's their right. As we are very focused on the people's force. And we are saying the conversation should be about economic liberation of the people. How to dismantle the structures of oppression. We are liberating ourselves. So we don't care about legacy politicians. It's about the people. At the end of all this, the sum total of it that to be achieved, the net effect should be, are the people economically liberated? Have we dismantled the structures of their oppression? Bas, you too. So it's not about Willis becoming deputy president.
Okay.
So what if I become? No. It should be that you've become and you're not paying Odia's debt. And the impact of not paying Odia's debt is the Kenyan people seeing the quality of their lives improve.
Okay.
How to dismantle these policemen who are killing our young people, abducting them, and forcefully disappearing them. That we give power to the hands of the people to vote for their OCPD.
I'll begin by the most important thing, and that is my presidency, given the mandate by the people of Kenya, is going to be disruptive. I'm a disruptor. We want to change the way politics and leadership in Kenya has gone for a long time. And you can trust me, I'm a radical disruptor. First of all, I want to bring to the presidency someone who's never been in office, and that's critical. I want to bring to the presidency all the different fields that are my constituencies. You know, I'm not a tribalist. So my constituencies are these. First of all, I want to bring to the presidency the whole area of social activism. So civil society has been left out. We want someone who can be able to deal with the issues they've been bringing to the table. I want to bring to the presidency the education sector. I am a teacher. I told you that I taught at Maryhill High School. I was working with the TSC, resigned. Even now, I teach part-time at Africa International University. I want teachers at the center. I want education to go back to where it was and even better. I know that it worked. Ruto knows it worked. Matiang'i knows it worked, but they've destroyed it. I want education at the center. I also want journalists at the center. We take media and journalism so lightly. I want an end to an assault, all these assaults on journalists, because media freedom, freedom of expression is guaranteed in our constitution. I want to mainstream and bring to the presidency persons living with disability, because it's assumed if you have a challenge, either you have a visual disability, you have a bit of physical, you can't walk, that you cannot lead. And yet history is so full of people with disability that led. Tim Wanyonyi right here in Westlands. You can talk about Crystal Asige doing so well in the Senate. Kibaki was sworn into office on a wheelchair. President Gus Dur of Indonesia, 1999 to 2001, he was blind. So those who think that persons with disability cannot lead.
After 2027, we shan't want to see him. After 2027, of which he'll go and win landslide victory.
But I've asked you the simple question.
How much he delivered?
It's now 3 years in office.
No, what he delivered.
Tell me what project.
No, the housing is going on. The housing project is going on. No, let us not, because a project does not come and
okay,
the housing, the shaft.
Or the shisha.
Even the model of the university, the education system is going to lean it.
Is that model working?
Give it time, it may work. Everything is a baby stepping. You understand? It's going to work.
Yes.
But let the people from somewhere else give him time.
Yes.
Let him deliver. If 2027 is not going to deliver, we're going to kick him out. Personally, I'm waiting 2027 to decide whether I'm going to vote him or not. But as for now, the easy dramas are Gen Z is supposed to stop. They're supposed to focus. They stop that headless, clueless, leaderless. Although they have leaders behind the scene who are sponsoring. Even I'm hearing rumors that well-oiled ministerial children are under the banner of Gen Z. They're the one who coined the term Gen Z. They're people from the same government. I think if not, few ministers' sons are in this drama. Why? They're just inciting others. And Twitter is like, it's a toxic area. They bring hashtags, you go and occupy, they organize themselves, and then let me ask you, where are those people getting those arm ramps and what is this called, the banderas?
Yes.
Who is buying them?
Yes.
It's a cost. Okay, 1 million people are marching and they were wearing the Kenyan flag, everything. Who is paying those things? A flag costs you almost 1,000 or 500 shilling. 1,000. Who is paying those things? That's a cost. There are people behind this anarchy. The people who want. There are people who start eating well when others are dying. They'll have a number. Tomorrow they'll say, yes, oh, we are going to bury the next victim. Yes. Come to the same road.
Bunge la Mwananchi lina faida kubwa sana. Huwa pale katika bunge la Mwananchi liko na mazuri kwa sababu kuna vitu ambavyo katika ndani ya serikali hawawezi kuelezea ni nini kilichoko ndani ya serikali. Lakini tunaposoma, tunapofundishana, tunapoelezana katika bunge la Wananchi, tunapata kwamba kuna faida ambayo mwetu huwa anaipata kulingana na jinsi atakavyokuwa na karibia pale mahali. Na ukiwa uko pale mahali unapoweka katika akili yako pale, si ukija katika bunge la Mwananchi. Mara nyingi sana mtu hatoki bure, anajifundisha kitu. Kwa sababu ukiangalia serikali haileti hizi mambo na kufundisha watu. Kuna jinsi ya kupiga kura, kuna jinsi ya kutathmini kiongozi. Ni kiongozi gani ambaye unaweza kumuona ni mzuri? Je, ni strategy gani ambazo wanazileta katika bunge la Mwananchi ili akaweze kuona hii kitu, huyu mtu atatufaa katika maendeleo. So hapo ndo tunajaribu kuzungumzia. Na pia tunapokaa katika kama bunge la Mwananchi tunasaidiana sisi kwa sisi. Kama katika bunge la Mwananchi letu sisi tuko na CBO. CBO ni kwa faida ya sisi watu ambao ni wa chini katika ile bunge la Mwananchi.
Kenyan politics is very shaky, and it's very hard for you to tell what is going to be the next move. This is something that has been happening from way back.
Sure.
Because if you look at all these people who are in the current government,
sure,
all these are people who grew up from the KANU government way back in the 1990s. Somebody like William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto has served in KANU. If you look at people like Kalonzo.
Sure.
So all this is I wouldn't say it's a game, because it's something that is happening. And when President William Samoei Ruto said that there are people who are taking money, let me tell you one thing. Do you know, for any politician in the political space, if there's a house that you really need to befriend, is the parliament.
There will be a Kenyan following that machine and crying and saying, give me back my eggs. They bring a Toyota 110 and another funny vehicle there. And they are set ablaze in the name of demonstrators who are causing violence. Can you imagine, until now, nobody has gone to claim that vehicle. Nobody is crying that their car was burned.
I hear you.
Pumbavus.
I hear you.
How stupid can you be to bring us such high nonsense? Ati munatuambia kuna gari imechomwa kwa maandamano, and up to now, nobody has gone to claim a car of value. Number two, Kenyans are not stupid. They go to the NTSA portal and they run a search on those vehicles. That crap doesn't exist. That rubbish they burnt does not exist. Why? Again, we have fools pretending to be clever, arranging something that is supposed to hoodwink Kenyans, and then Kenyans tell you, si tunajua ujinga yenyu mahali imefika. So number three, about those own vehicles. From the fire station to Kenya Cinema is closer, way closer than from the fire station to Parliament. When Gen Zs had the most violent demonstration on the 25th of June 2024, the roads had so many young people. But because Parliament is so important to these firefighters, they were able to go and put out fire in Parliament. But these vehicles were burnt to a shell. And it is closer from the fire station to Kenya Cinema, and there is even a smaller demonstration compared to what we had last year. Now, hizo gari zilichomeka na zikaisha. It tells you they wanted those cars to burn. It tells you they put them there to burn. We are not foolish. Lastly, on that issue of the Gen Z demonstration.
Any burden the CS can't carry, because the system was so corrupt. It was fasted by interested, because cartels are controlling it. Now the CS is coming to clean it. By the way, Duale is trying his best.
Okay.
He's a human being.
Yes.
He is not involved directly, but the cartels are using the media away. And these politicians are opportunistic. These politicians, we can't name it, but they are in the system. Ni matenders, wale wanachukua matenders, those who are stealing, wengine wako na mahospitali. No, there's a way of defraud the government. You understand? If you want to steal.
Does Duale have the right to get rid of those cartels?
Of course, he's really fighting them because these people are well organized. These things, they're exposing all these things to derail the project. But Shah is trying to pick up. It's only 1 year old. It started, I think, start of this year.
Yes.
Ianze kufanya. Shah itself has done for me something. One of my close family was operated almost 80,000. We haven't paid anything. It was in the system. I took him off. Shah took over. That's why the day I started believing, it was February this year. After seeing everything was paid, I said Ruto was doing the right things. And I'm saying with facts. So Shah, let's give time. 2 to 3 years. By the time Ruto is getting out of presidency 2032, people will be crying for Shah. But the only way to deal with this is those people are captured, they pay back that money. You understand? That's my support. Not just closing the facility. Closing the facility and letting the directors run away with the money is the issue. They're supposed to be brought to book, taken to court, and then they refund back. Or their assets are frozen. The assets are frozen
Yes.
so that we get back. Or we sell their property to pay back. I think that's the only way to send a strong message. Says Duale, we are not here to see those people facilities registered.
Yes.
We will change the name tomorrow. If it was Ladan,
Yes.
now we'll hit Hodan Hospital. It was Ladan, now it becomes Hodan.
Yes.
Why? People change the shirt, but the crooks are there. So let us capture those crooks behind the scene. Corruption is here. It is staying in house. In fact, even the one walking the street, if he sees just 5 shilling on the bob, he won't tell you, hey, umeangusha 5 shilling, chukua hii.
Yes.
He will steal it as if it's right. So Kenyan, we are entitled to steal.
Okay.
So these leaders who are wanabweka nje, if given the opportunity,
Yes.
they will fatten very fast themselves. So they will enrich themselves. So no innocent Kenyan is here. There's only one person watu wengi wamekubaliana. It was Professor Kibwana Kifutha Kibwana.
Yes.
Jamaa was done. All people from all opponents were saying he's the only governor ambaye alifanya kazi nzuri.
Okay.
But such a people won't get near to power. The crooks have the control. You understand?
This is Dove Podcast, crafting stories, building brands.